what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. The spirit of these fans not dampened by the weather. Good to be with you. Mike Chirico, Greg Olson, nice and dry up here in the booth. But Greg, rain throughout the day, going to rain on into the night. So this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge for these players.
Yeah, Mike, and even as you said it, you're exactly right. Down on the field before the game, the field looked in really good condition. But the number one decision, you got to be in there as a player, talking to your equipment staff, get the right cleats. The length, are they molded? Are they screwing? How deep are they screwing? Make sure when you come out and that game kicks off, you are confident in your footing. Don't let a couple bad plays go against you early, and then you got to kind of change shoes and scramble. Get that done in pregame, confident going in, and let the game unfold the best it can.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So,
oh no, right at the start he loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
And he'll get this up to the 44. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drop. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. The Commanders come up with it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. And here's Bijan. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta. They'll go play action now with Penix. He finds the former 49er. That's Charlie Werner. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass,
and he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Defense is asleep. The team's moving. Let's get in the end zone. Let's go. We have an offense. Go offense. Get a touchdown, baby. Get a touchdown. Keep it together, offense. Keep it together. No, keep it up. Keep it up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Marcus Mariota on the scramble. David Onyemata brought him down. An 8-yard gain.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Avery Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down, and Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down. Don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. On 2nd down, Penix. Now inside the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Now Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing again, it's Penix. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Commanders, nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The motion man here is McClure. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. To return is Williams. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here is Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this throw batted away and incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. On play action, Daniels. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Commander's 1st down.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Falcon first down.
On play action, Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Now Robinson. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 17-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta. To throw is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
What are you doing?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.